Have you ever thought of starting to work from home? Or are you already working from home remotely, either a remote employee or a freelancer, solopreneur, or an online entrepreneur? Have you ever tried to find your work-life balance, organize your home and your work life, fighting procrastination, trying to be more productive while working at home? If you said yes to either of the above, then these tips are made for you. Now, working from home has a number of advantages, like being a boss of your own time, working as much as you can and you want to, not having to go through the stress of the long commute and hostile office environment, being able to spend more time with your family, and being able to be more productive at home as well as at work, and so on and so forth. However, working from home has a number of pitfalls as well, and those pitfalls might endanger your productivity and, as a result, your income. There are actually people who are not made for working from home. They need office environment to get themselves productive, to get themselves effective, but do not rush to put your name on the list if you are struggling with your work from home career, because most of those challenges could be overcome. So if you want to work from home efficiently, leave more time for your home activities, and get your business done at the same time, make sure you follow these simple rules to work from home efficiently. Now, rule number 1, set your working environment at home. Simple this may sound, not many people think in advance of where they're actually going to work from home. Bedroom or kitchen never work to the same extent as your home office does. So make sure you find some place which is well protected from the background noise and is secure enough for you to do the business and stay in your business mode while you get your work done. Closing the door behind your home office would be your commute time in terms of switching from your home mode to your office mode immediately. So make sure you have that place, and that place to yourself only. Now, rule number 2, consider what you wear. Now, I'm not joking, though many of us might sometimes work in their pajamas, make this an exception and not a rule. When you work from home, make sure you have clothes that are made for your home office. Now, of course, you don't wear suits at home, but make sure you wear something that is convenient and that puts you to a working mode. Something decent, something with style, especially when you have to go through video conferences or video calls. Of course, you can't wear your pajamas or some dirty t-shirt. So make sure to dress, and thus you will feel yourself better and more productive, I promise. Now, rule number 3, have all of your supplies separated. If you need pens, pencils, clean sheets of paper, anything, just make sure you have all of them nearby at your hand so that you don't have to borrow them from your kids, from your spouses, from your partners, from people you live with. First of all, you will lose time asking for those, and second, you will get distracted. And if you need those office supplies several times a day, you will get distracted several times a day. And as a result, again, you will lose time, and again, you will be less productive than you could. So make sure you have all your things separated, and those things are being separated for your work at home office only. So rule number 4, have a talk with your homies. Now, this is important because if you don't have your home office organized, you can fall into the trap, which many work-at-home professionals do, and that is when all of the homework is being thrown at you. Like, you're staying at home, you can do this anyway. No. So have a talk with your homies, and there are responsibilities with which only you can do, and there are responsibilities with which they should do. So have a talk about this one, and also make sure that you get people aware that you're not staying at home, you're working from home, and this is a huge difference. So make your homework organized and thinking ahead which working hours you will dedicate to work only. Make people aware, people you're living with aware that those working hours are not to be disturbed, but also make sure you stick to your promises to them, that you will have hours that you dedicate to your family or people you live with. So make sure you have an arrangement with your homies. Make sure you have an arrangement to get all your house chores done. And this will put your mind at ease and will allow you to concentrate on your working activities rather than thinking about how I get my laundry done. Now, rule number 5, take meaningful breaks. And I will explain you right away what I mean by meaningful breaks and what they mean actually for me. Now, first of all, I would recommend taking breaks every 3 hours or so, or whatever works for you. And second, I would recommend using your lunch time to the full capacity. Some coaches recommend taking meaningful breaks in terms of having full rest during your lunch hours. But what does rest actually mean? Rest is about changing the type of your activity, right? So I can't see how doing laundry is any worse than listening to music or dancing or doing some exercises in terms of switching from one mode to another. You will have your mind distracted from your working activities, I promise. When you do laundry, when you do some other house chores, just make sure you dedicate an amount of time that would not exceed your lunch break. Now, rule number 6, program yourself to work. Start with your mindset. Like I've already mentioned, you're not staying at home, you're working from home, and this is what makes all the difference. You're not being on vacation, on an unexpected vacation. You're not having unlimited amount of time. Make sure you say to yourself, hey, guy or girl, you have a limited amount of time. You get limited hours. And if you, by any chance, manage to get your work done in lesser amount of time, then you can read that post, watch that video, do whatever you want to do besides work. Because working from home has a huge pitfall, and that comes to 2 points. Either you work more than required, like you never leave your home office, which is actually an issue with me, and second, you end up working less because you get distracted all the time. So make sure you avoid both. Say to yourself, limited time, limited hours, I need to get my work done, and it would be better if I managed to get it done in lesser time. Then I would be having more time to dedicate to the activities which are not important but I would like to do them, like watching videos or listening to music or reading posts or reading books and so on and so forth. Now, working from home is not for everyone. Some need that stressful office environment to get themselves organized, to get themselves productive, to get their job done. This is the case with some people, and this is okay. But for those who are self-starters and don't need much motivation from their managers, working from home is a way to start either a remote career or an online business or their freelancing path or whatever it be. So whatever it be, good luck, Top Guns, and make sure to come back for more motivation and more work from home tips, because there will be plenty of those coming next week. Good luck and come back. I'll see you soon.